are dropping first. Yes, Dad, they're dropping in 2 minutes. And don't drop the ball like you did last time.
And I dropped the ball last time.
You asked if Best Buy had a website. Alright, Dad, I'm all set. How's it going over there?
Great. How do you turn this thing on?
You haven't even turned on the computer yet? I bet you don't even know what crypto is.
Yeah, the thing that killed Superman?
No, that's kryptonite. Stay focused.
I'm your dad. Don't talk to me like that.
Not until you figure out what Bitcoin is first. It's about to drop. It's about to drop. Get ready, Dad. It's about to drop. It's about to drop. Oh my God, it's about to drop. I got one.
As it toppled, I watched it all fall down, burning up while I made my way on now. And now I stand real tall, gotta give my fam my all, gotta let it all out, gotta get the laughs out, gotta lay the past down. Ooh, we got the gas now.
Welcome back, everybody, to Jace and Jack.
React. I'm Jace.
I'm Jack, and it's true. Jace got himself a PS5. And when I say he got himself, I promise you, he did all the legwork. And we've been talking about this since it dropped, which was like November-ish?
5 months ago, I think.
Obviously, I didn't pre-order one because I didn't think it was going to be this thing that you couldn't get. Can you tell us like what you did to make sure you were going to be online, ready for new inventory to drop from all these different places? Like, what did you do?
I tried to set up this. There was like an app that I had to download on my computer. So when a store dropped, I could be like doing my schoolwork and I could hear like a cuckoo, and that would.
Would it give you time before it dropped, or does it mean it just dropped then?
It just dropped then. I also had.
That's too late though.
Yeah, I also had an app on my phone which helped me get it because most of the places have they have multiple drops at a time. So it's called Hot Stock. I know the name of that one. It's called Hot Stock.
Okay.
It gives you, it's like maybe like a 2-minute delay, but they usually have, most stores except for Walmart's really hard to get, but most stores have drops for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'll get it and then I'll just.
And it'll say in 20 minutes it's telling you?
Or no, it'll say PS5 in stock, go quick.
Go quick. So there's no place that could give you rumors of somewhere dropping. Because sometimes
Twitter.
Twitter? Okay, so I guess Twitter was a good spot because you were pretty much searching at GameStop, Best Buy, Target, and then Walmart. But you were always on this thing, and you were always trying to figure it out. And once he'd find out some place was dropping, he'd usually send out a mass text to me, his grandma, and your mom works too much, so probably not her as much. But me, he had a couple people on rotation where he's sending out messages, hey, they're dropping here soon, go there and try to get it. And the thing is once you're in there, you have to get it in your cart and pay for it. It being in your cart does not save it. You don't get it until it's paid for. So Jace was having a problem because he didn't have a credit card on file at any of these places. So he'd get things in his cart, but he'd never get out in time because he'd have to call me for my number, or his mom hopefully wasn't in a meeting and he could talk to her about it. And it just never worked out. And I felt bad. So I finally made an account at all of these places. And I was coming home from California. I was in the mountains, and he called me. It's dropping right now. And I was in the mountains. I was going down. I can't talk. So I get down the mountain, and I go to the first pull-off I can. I call him. I go log into my Best Buy account, because it was Best Buy at the time, right?
Yeah.
And I tell him, I go log in, and he logs in real fast.
It took me 3 times because he gave me the wrong one at first, then we had to look it up, and then I got it, and it was at least 5 minutes going on through this time. I still had the PlayStation in my cart. So once I got it, it took me, I got all the information in, which most of it was filled out. I had a couple of things that I had to do, and then it was the only reason I got it in my cart in the first place is because when it told me to wait, it was the first time I ever waited, and I didn't press refresh, and I waited, and I looked over, and then I saw the button turn on as I looked over, and I pressed it. It went into my cart, and I called my dad immediately, because that's the only reason you know they're in stock, because it might say add to your cart,
Yeah.
but it doesn't mean they're in stock.
And then you called me, and that's when I gave you the information to log in.
Yeah.
And it still somehow was there.
Yeah.
And I remember you going, I got it. And I go, hold on. And I went and looked at my Wells Fargo account just to see if the money was taken out. And I remember being like, they took the money out, bro. But I was happy for you because you really worked hard and put your mind to it and didn't give up, and you got it. And I hope that's a life lesson he can take through other things that are more important than getting a PS5. Okay? But it's still a lesson, and hopefully you learned a lot. Now this thing is great. Now, but now you get it, and you know you have it. Mm-hmm. But now there's a wait. It's not at the store right now. They got to get it at the store. At the time, there's a snowstorm going through most of the U.S. that is crazy, and it's in places that there's not usually a lot of snow, so it was delayed. So it was like 7 days, right?
It was a whole week.
That week seemed way longer than the 5 months leading up to that time.
It seemed like it was a year. It seemed like it could possibly be 2022.
He was refreshing the Best Buy page 24/7 to see if it was like...
If one thing moved.
Because at one point it said it was delayed, and there was no real time frame. So it was like, I don't know when it's coming, bro. And he was crazy. And then I went and picked it up. I brought it back to his house. We actually have a clip of him when he first got it. Here, let's watch a couple of those clips. I mean, you were excited. You were the most excited.
When I told him specifically, that was the first time I ever said specifically. Oh my god.
Learning.
So once
knowledge.
I literally said, that's the first time I was literally right too. Oh my god.
You're getting good at this. You're a professional.
I told him, I was like, once the PS5 is in the car, you better FaceTime me. And I got a FaceTime, and I looked at my mom. My mom, I got yelled at because I jumped so high onto their couch, which our couch is really old, but it's super comfortable. And she thought I was gonna break it because I'm 150 pounds. And she yelled at me. I was like, my dad has the PS5 in his car, Mom.
Because you're doing a good job of not getting yourself too excited until it was in someone's hands.
Yeah.
You didn't believe it until I picked it up. It was in my hands in the car.
I was like, I didn't want to I might have run 5 laps around my house, but after that I was like, okay, I don't know if it'll be here on Thursday, but there's a big chance it will be.
It just went from delayed to in.
Yeah.
So there was no
it's on its way.
Yeah.
It just went delayed, and my dad
in store, ready for pickup.
Yeah, and I was like, my dad goes, have you checked the page recently? I was like, no. He was like, go check it. Maybe there's something.
That's right, I did that.
Maybe there's something. And I was like, I looked and I was like, okay. And I looked at it and it said, in store, ready for pickup. I was like, oh,
let's go!
Oh
It was awesome, and it's worth it. It's a great thing. Mm-hmm. Like this controller, I didn't understand what the hype was, but this thing is insane.
It's crazy. The adaptive triggers are literally oh my god, I did it again. They're my finger gets sore after a couple times doing it. I'm like, wow. And then
And I'm not a video game guy. I don't play a lot. I'm terrible at them. And this is cool. I mean, this is super insane. And I hope Jace's story about getting it maybe helps give you a couple clues or some knowledge and how you can find one and get one, because I think they're still hard to get, right?
Mm-hmm. They showed that the PS5 was still just as hard to get, and I was like, oh my god, I'm the luckiest person alive.
You are, man.
And it was pretty crazy.
That's pretty crazy. Well, like I said, hopefully that helped. We love it. I love it, and I'm not even a PlayStation guy. Jace obviously loves it. He's a PlayStation guy and a gamer. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Jace and Jack
React.